Readiness to proceed to launch. ACS. Go. PLC. Go. EPM. Go. SRPO. SRPO is go.
Main stage. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
To be here online. I understand we have over 800 registrants that registered virtually. You could have been anywhere else in the world today, but you're here with us. Thank you for taking the time to participate. Now let's have some fun. My name is Eric Jones. I'm a principal at Booz Allen and director of Space Mission Infrastructure and Security in our NASA group. I'll be your MC today. And I can already tell you we've got a fantastic lineup for you today. So sit back, relax, and let's speak some AI in space. But before I get to that, I'd like to cover a couple of housekeeping things to keep us on track for the day. First, we would ask that you please silence your cell phones. Second, bathrooms are located down the hall to the right. Third, in the lobby when you walked in, we have demos for you today. We have a lot of technology and things on display, and I want to give you details today of what we will be seeing. First, you will see our Integrated Intelligence Space Domain Awareness Space Traffic Management team, our Virtual Space Ground Systems team, our Gen AI at the Edge, Space-Based Domain Awareness Processing, and last but not least, our newest Brilliant Swarms capability. Finally, if you have any questions, there are many of us from Booz Allen in the audience today that can help you in direct traffic if you do have any questions. So find somebody with a Booz Allen badge, and they will be more than happy to answer questions for you today. Now, without further ado, I'm happy to introduce Mr. Tom Pfeiffer, an Executive Vice President here at Booz Allen, and the President of our National Security Sector. In this role, Tom oversees our work across intelligence community and in areas like cyber, intel, space, and artificial intelligence. Tom has been with Booz Allen for more than 30 years, and he supports many of the critical missions of our country's great intelligence community. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Tom Pfeiffer.
Hey, thank you so much, Eric. And good afternoon. And yeah, I have been here a long time. I actually started here in 1984 when the space shuttle was just getting started. So a long, long career here, but always tremendously interested in this. So let me start out real quickly. And I think about my role here. Number one, it's a welcome. So all of you, hope you feel welcome. You know, this is a big part of this. It's a thank you. It's a little bit of a fear, a lot of redemption, and then I'll introduce our keynote speaker. So let's start with again the welcome. 100 people in the room here, 500 people online. Really welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here to collaborate with the whole group here. And you're listening to a bunch of distinguished speakers, many distinguished speakers, experts in industry. The panels are going to be fantastic. The sidebar conversations are going to be great. The demos and exhibits will be fantastic. So really welcome to the whole group. Now let's go a little bit to a dark place, just for a second. You did mention I live in the national security sector, and so I've had a clearance for over 40 years. So forgive me, but the stakes are high. They've never been higher. They're real, and the status quo is not good enough. We all know that. Years ago, for the folks here in the Air Force and the military, we did a war exercise to see what life would be like without space, war without space. And we found that exercise did not last 3 days. It didn't last barely 3 minutes, because we're so dependent on space capabilities. That was before the Space Force was created. So fast forward another dozen years, and our adversaries, our near peers, have advanced their capabilities, and we are doing what we can, but the threat is very real, and there's 25,000 objects out there, 10,000 active satellites, and or capabilities, and not all. Most are good. Some are nefarious, and so we need to address and resolve those. And in my world of national security, that's where it's addressing and resolving those threats. But we also realize that the threat is also for the natural environment. You know, we need better capabilities in space for sensing natural disasters, addressing natural disasters. The folks that work for me in the NGA have been helped with many national disasters, finding folks that using their tradecraft in one way repurpose it for disaster recovery. So again, that's a bigger problem. I also think about the competitors in the world that are from our adversaries. We'll name some near peers have 2 or 3 times the population we have, and they tend to have an aspiration for being number 1 in AI by 2030. They also have about 73% of their population, when they go to college, major in STEM. Now you're wondering where the United States is. It's probably about 23%, 20%. So we have an issue there. I want to encourage everybody in your world to continue to invest in STEM. It's very important for us, and we're going to need it from a national standpoint. I also think about, again, one more fear item, and I'll get into redemption. It's going to get better. Is that the Department of Homeland Security has 16 critical infrastructures. Each one of them are resilient, are reliant on some aspect of space-based capability. If nothing else, PNT. And I won't go through listing all of them, their vulnerabilities, but so both public and private rely on space-enabled capabilities. And AI will play a bigger and bigger role on that because there simply is not enough humans to do what needs to be done. So one last thing is that when I think about our adversaries, they are unhappy with the current world order. They want to change it. And in my world, which may not be all your worlds, the school of thought is fight tonight. Be ready to fight tonight. So we're in a hurry to get that going, and every capability we're pulling together. And Eric talked a little bit about some things Booz Allen's investing in. We're always looking for partners, colleagues, things to make it better, improve it, put in something. So let's dig our way out of the hole. Let's get a little brighter now. Let's talk about this group here. I'm very thrilled with all the people that are here, willing to and able to address and resolve the challenges we face. So proud that we have a Space Force 2019 capability. That was essential. It was very difficult for the Air Force to share the capabilities. And I think that's I'm not being political here, but I think that it really focused our need on that kind of capability. Unfortunately, some of our adversaries were already weaponizing space long before we recognized that. So we're still catching up on that. Very proud of commercial space and where that has been. As a young man growing up in this world, that didn't exist. It was government funded across the board. But you think about all the capabilities across the board and all the open source abilities, intelligence capabilities. I'm going back to OSINT, shouldn't go there. But the capabilities we have to collect all these capabilities is phenomenal. So and it's actually there's more data than we know what to do with. That's where AI comes in, and so I'm very excited about what we do here. It's a coalition of the willing. There's probably 700 people in this call, either on the call or in here right now. Coalition of the willing to do what needs to be done, and if you do a good job, the money will come. But mostly, it's do a good job, defend this nation, and trying to put all the piece parts together. You mentioned a lot of capabilities we have. I won't get into some of them with brilliant swarms, but that's a clever way Booz Allen's doing for missile defense. It's a constellation of proliferated CubeSats that both are sensors and have lethality to them. But so that's my welcome. 3 parts is a thank you, a welcome, a fear, a little redemption, more redemption coming on these panels.